Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am in the Epcot parking lot. We are going to the Flower and Garden Festival, which did start a couple weeks ago. It goes until July 4th. So basically today's video is going to be kind of like a beginner's guide to the festival. I'm gonna show you what it has to offer, show just kind of a bunch of things about the festival. Like all the festivals here at Epcot, there is food and drinks, of course. I will show some of the menus, and then later on in the video, I will talk about some of the things that I personally saw that I'm either going to come back to try or that I just thought were really cool and I really liked. So we're going to head into the park now, and let's get this little beginner's guide started. So as we're walking through the parking lot toward the entrance, you see this giant blue building, which is actually going to be the show building for the new Guardians coaster. So as soon as that opens, we will definitely be back, and I'll take you guys with me. Okay, and we are inside of Epcot now. Literally, we just walked right through the gates, and you see the first topiary here, which is for the Flower and Garden with Goofy and the 50th birthday cake. Literally, there's the entrance right there. First thing you're going to want to do is come right over to the maps and grab one of your Flower and Garden Festival passports. Okay, so what you just saw, as I was saying, was this, the festival passport. So all the festivals at Epcot do have these. It's kind of your guide to the whole event, basically. It tells you, even just some tips and tricks on best things to do. It's got everything you could need. So what we're going to be doing today is going through it step by step, and I'm going to show you some clips as well of some of the things that I did see. So we're going to start off with Scavenger Hunts. So if you can see there, so there are two Scavenger Hunts. The first one, which I am going to show you in a moment, is the Spikes Pollination Exploration. So it's kind of like the map one. I showed you a little bit of that in the Festival of the Arts video a little while back, which I'll link down below. But that is very similar. You walk around the countries, you find Spike, you put a sticker, you get a prize. They also have a limited time Extravaganza scavenger hunt that actually starts on March 31st. So it didn't start with this event. It starts on March 31st and goes through to July 4th, which is the end of the event. So when this video posts, it is going to be current. So I will definitely be going back and doing both of these so you can get a better look. Okay, so directly under the Spaceship Earth giant ball here at the Pin Traders and Camera Center store is where one of the places you can buy the Spikes Pollination Exploration map for $10. It is kind of looks like this. You would go around all the countries, find Spike, and you put a sticker where he is, and then you can redeem it for a prize. My wife and I did this for the last event, and we really loved it. It was a lot of fun. This is actually where we redeemed ours at the Disney Traders, so you can come here to redeem this one as well, or you can actually buy it here if you're over here and this is where you're going to buy it from. You can buy it here too. Okay, so the next thing in our Flower and Garden Festival passport are going to be topiaries. So as you can see, there are a lot of topiaries, and it really breaks it up really nice, which is cool. So like it says World Celebration, but then it breaks it up even more. So it says right by the main entrance, which you saw, the Goofy and Walt Disney 50th anniversary celebration cake. So you saw that one already when I picked this up. But now I'm just going to show you a couple of the other ones I saw. Next up in our festival passport are going to be the garden destinations. So there's actually a good amount of these garden destinations, and they're all themed kind of to the area. So for example, Japan has the bonsai collection of bonsai trees. So you know, you can kind of see China has the bamboo garden and China Zodiac garden. Mexico has a tropical rainforest garden. So, you know, you can walk around all the countries. It's broken up exactly. Not every country has one, but it does tell you, as you can see listed there, like World Showcase, and then you can see like United Kingdom, France, Morocco. So it does break it up nicely. The two I'm going to show you clips from are, the first one is going to be Bambi's Butterfly House, and I'll show you where that is. And then a brand new one this year, which is the Blossoms of Fragrance, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that as well. Okay, so the first one here right next to the land is going to be the Bambi Butterfly House. It is closed right now, so can't get a closer look, unfortunately. We'll be back to get a closer look, but it's right here next to the land. And then the newest thing here is the Blossoms of Fragrance. This is really cool. So of all 5 senses, scent is most strongly connected to memory. A note of lilac, a hint of citrus, any one fragrance has the power to evoke vivid recollections with staggering clarity. I'm super excited to bring my wife to see this. It's got just tons of flowers and plants, like there's some pineapple, and when you walk over here, the scents are crazy. And each section's broken up. So here's the fruity section, orange over here. Here is citrus, and you actually smell right there where those holes are, and you can get an even stronger scent of what you're smelling, or you can just smell the actual plants and flowers themselves. Over here you see they have some woods things, so some pine and other things like it. And then there's some vanilla and some cinnamon, and this would be your spice section. They have a floral section over here, like lilacs and violets. Again, you smell right in those holes and you get a real stronger scent. You can smell it when you're in the area no matter what, though. And then some lavender, which is going to be your fresh section. And this whole area was just really cool, just kind of tucked over here. So if you come to this festival, definitely check out the Blossoms of Fragrance. Okay, and next in our festival passport is, of course, what everyone loves, merchandise. So I'm going to show you what the booths look like. They also have some different type of booths, which I'll talk about a little bit too. But if you're looking for a festival market booth, these are some of the things they might have. So they have these Orange Bird Spirit jerseys, Mickey Garden Crocs, Spike the Bee mug, and then they do have these Orange Bird headbands. They have a lot more as well. It was getting late and it was getting dark, as you can see. So I didn't really get a chance to show too many things, but as you see, coming soon are a few other locations and a few other types of merchandise, So they have some Mickey and Minnie stuff coming and some Figment stuff coming as well. So right now they've got Orange Bird, some Mickey Mouse Home Garden, and Spike the Bee stuff. But next time we head out there, definitely going to show a lot more of the merchandise. So this is what one of the flower and garden market, festival market booths will look like. Kind of relatively small booth. You can see it's stocked full of merch. So if you see these around, you know you're in the right spot. And then this is another example. So you see some third-party companies, like you see here Basin, which has a store in Disney Springs, also has some of their own booths throughout during this festival as well. So that's kind of a cool thing. You can also check out some of those booths and see what they have. All right, and next up is just 2 things actually in the entertainment section. The first is called Jammin Gardeners in World Celebration, and the second one is Garden Rocks concert series at the American Gardens Theater in the America Pavilion of World Showcase. So I was not able to catch either one of these. However, the next time we go out, I will definitely do my best to see, if not both, at least one of these and show you guys what it looks like. But I'm going to show you where the American Garden Theaters is for the Garden Rocks concert series and tell you a little bit more about that as well. Okay, so showing you the ball back there, you walk straight up. To the right would take you to Canada. Over to the left side would take you to Mexico. But I'm going to show you straight across the lake, the American Pavilion and the America Gardens Theater. Every night at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m., you can jam along to some live music at the Garden Rocks concert series, featuring a blend of chart-topping musical acts and Orlando's blossoming local talent. So it's called the Garden Rocks concert series, and it's definitely really cool. Next time we're here, I will check it out and show you guys what it is. All right, and next up in our Flower and Garden Festival Passport is what every festival has, which is food and drinks. This much of the book that I'm holding up here compared to these other small sections, that's all food and drinks that this festival has. So I walked around, I found a couple of booths that I thought had some interesting things, so I'm going to show you what the menus are there and talk a little bit more about that now. So this is the Bauernmarkt farmer's market in Germany. Really, the toasted pretzel bread here looks super good, filled with cheese. And then here at the Lotus House in China, the boba looks really good. So definitely going to come back and try both of those, and I will show you guys them and let you know what I think. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to talk about, which is going to be the last page here in your Flower and Garden Passport, is the Garden Graze. So they have these signs all over the place as well in the festival in Epcot. It's all over the place. You'll see Garden Graze. A lot of times it's on the back of some of the menus outside of the booths, and it'll tell you a little bit about what the Garden Graze is. So I'm going to show you what that looks like, how it would look in the park. I took a picture of it so you can see, so that if you're interested and you see it and you want to look a little bit more into it, you can read off of that podium. But basically, you purchase any 5 menu items from the Garden Graze locations on the following page, which I'll show you. You have to make sure to collect a matching stamp from that booth, and you put it in this book. Once you've collected 5 stamps, you bring this passport to the Pineapple Promenade for a completer surprise exclusive to this festival. And you can complete this Garden Graze at your leisure as long as it is done before the festival ends July 4th. So here are where the stickers go on this page, and it does, it just labels it culinary treat 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then it says complete or surprise. So that would mean they give you the sticker so that, you know, you can't go back and get a second surprise. And it does show you the menu items here too. They are the corn on the cob from the Flavorful Kitchen, coconut tres leches from La Isla Fresca. It also says where they are too. Potato pancakes from the Bauernmarkt Farmers Market, grilled baby vegetables from Trowel and Trellis, and avocado toast from the Epcot Sunrise Griddle. And as I mentioned, it does show where they are, each thing. So like, for example, the potato pancakes are in Germany. So that just gives you a little bit of an example. The Pineapple Promenade is near port of entry for your completer surprise as well. And like I said, right now I'm going to put in a picture of what it looks like in the park so you can kind of see. And I think these podiums are only going to be at these locations too. So here's what that looks like.
Wait, is there more? No.
All right, well, that was our beginner's guide to the Flower and Garden Festival here at Disney's Epcot for 2022. We will definitely be going back. It's all the way through July 4th, so I expect us to go back multiple times. I know I did say that I wanted to go back to the Festival of the Arts, and I never was able to get back to it. I thought it ran longer than it did, unfortunately, and it wound up ending before I could get back there. For this festival, we will definitely go back. The next time we do go back, we'll make sure it's during the daytime too. So it'll be a little bit brighter, a little bit easier to see some of the stuff, and definitely going to try 1 or 2 of the food items as well. So there's a lot more food items, so we'll take a bigger look around and see what they have. One other thing that I wanted to mention was actually that the Connections Eatery Cafe in Epcot, as I was walking around, I noticed they opened up the pathway. You can walk right past it. And actually today, Disney just announced some more information, like a menu, and showed some pictures of the food items. So I'm going to input a picture of some of the food items in just a moment, and it does open spring 2022, so definitely stay tuned for that. All right, I don't know about any of you guys, but that food definitely looks really good, so I'm very excited. It's replacing the electric umbrella, which is it was a quick service, counter service type place in Epcot that had very generic type of food. So I'm interested to see, when this opens, how the food is and how it tastes. So we will definitely be going as soon as it opens. All right, well, I definitely hope you enjoyed this trip out. We will be going back very soon, doing a lot more stuff. But please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I do post more videos. And we will see you in the next video, everyone.